I'm here at the end of the continent at Cliff House in San Francisco, former home of Playland at the Beach. Although Playland is gone some 11 years now, this is still a beautiful area. Some of the public knows that, and some developers know it as well. One developer has already built 3 structures on this site, housing some 235 condominiums, and he wants to build more on the former site of Playland. David Warren, who manages the giant camera here at Cliff House, is behind the fight to save the Ocean Beach area from developers. He's also an avid collector of Playland memorabilia. David, can you tell us what caused the demise of Playland?
Well, like many things, economics. The lack of funds, people stopped going, people stayed home, watched television, and as a result of that, Playland didn't have enough money to recuperate, to repair itself. So it got disheveled, it didn't meet the insurance standards, and it was closed down in hopes of something better.
When was that?
1972, October 20th, 1972 was the last day.
What happened to most of the memorabilia from Playland?
Well, you see some of it here. These wonderful machines that are here at the Mechanical Museum behind the Cliff House were most of them at Playland at the beach at one time or another. They made a different, round. Each machine has its own history, but it would be very difficult to research them because they've been moved around a whole lot. And it's fun to come down here and see what used to be at Playland, just as it is to go and sit on the beach.
David, can you explain exactly what's happening down here at Ocean Beach?
Well, as it happens all over the world, there's a lot of changes taking place, and a lot of the people who live here, and certainly a lot of the people, or most of the people who visit here, don't like the changes. The ocean, the end of the continent, should be a place for us to visit, or for us to camp on, or for us to sit on, not for a place for us to sit down and to take over and to say it's ours and try to plant gardens on highways which have belonged to the public for the last 40 years. The Great Highway, as you can see, stretches all the way down. It used to be called the majestic 9 miles because it gave people an opportunity to drive along and see and view the really majesty of America. And we're losing this. Probably one of the most important things in the club was that we did push our parameters. It hit my life just at the right time. Having fun was a big factor. And each of us put our whole soul into it. And it was a wonderful thing to do. We had great times together, sharing this immaculate kind of conception. We knew there was not going to be anything else after this. This was all there was. When I met Gary Warren, who at that time owned the Circus of the Soul bookstore on over there on Judah Street, and we got together and we tried to figure out things to do that would be fun for people to do and exciting. Well, Gary Warren was a great influence in my life, the greatest influence. He had this magical ability to influence people. He was a character that could change the world, and did. Gary was so ambitious. He was incredibly ambitious. For each one of us, our lives are totally different than they would have been had we not met him. I ran away from home when I was a child and joined the carnival, so I learned how to eat fire. And I helped to light the burning van by blowing gasoline all over. It's one of the few times in my life that I've done a fire act where I caught on fire. And you know why that happened? I poured gasoline into the kerosene. I said, well, maybe if I blow it fast enough, it'll be okay. It wasn't.